Got me some water right now. So I text Matt Monday and I was checking on him to see how he was doing because I hadn't heard from him. And he had texted me back to say he was at the throat doctor, and he was gonna have to have surgery. And he had supposed to been did it, and he was didn't do it when he was supposed to. So he was basically just saying to me, he had to go to the throat doctor. And so, I'm thinking he's here in Florida. I didn't know he had went home to Indianapolis, which is good. He was there with his family, and it happened there instead of happening here. Is there any way you could cut that down a little bit? I'm a content creator. I ain't want to get copyright a little tiny bit. The music, you think she'll cut it down a little bit? Yeah, I didn't want to get copyrighted straight because I was going live. I like to show them your food. But yeah. So it's the guy I was like waiting for to hear from him. So I ain't bothered because I know he been busy. He have so many. He's been getting a lot of jobs. He had his own business. And I met him at the Baja Hut, the bar, probably like 5, 6 months ago, I believe, maybe, probably longer than that. And we just became cool. We was talking about getting music. I mean, doing my comedy, and he wanted to invest in me, and he wanted to do. I was like, we gonna do it, back. Let's do some big things. So, he was still living his life, and I never rush no one. But y'all know this is my favorite meal right here. This is the vegan. Mushroom things that's like they're so good. But what happened was we're supposed to do some things, and he was busy a lot. So he was like, I need you to help me find some workers. And, he blessed me for helping him find workers and stuff. So he had a good heart. He was very giving. Didn't want you to give him. He's the type of guy, oh, you don't have to give me anything. You have your kids. If I want to take him out to eat, he don't want me to treat him. He's going to pay for it. That was just his heart, y'all. Like, he didn't even want to allow you to spend your money on him because his heart just that big. He was a great guy, you know what I'm saying? He talked highly of his mom. He loved his mom to death, man. And I just heard it hurt me so bad because I just, he was going to be moving here with his mom, bringing her here. And I was like, oh, I'll help her out. I'll be her caregiver and help take care of her and stuff, while you work and things like that because she's 82. Thank you for the donation. And I just pray that God, can help her because this is going to really bring her down, y'all. I could feel it because that was her baby, you know. She didn't play by her Matt. So I just pray that, oh Lord, I pray that she could be all right through this. And I feel like it's going to really put a toll on her, So please keep his mom in prayers. But the guy called me today. He was like, you heard from Matt? Is it true he died? I was like, Matt ain't died. What you mean? And I thought about it. I said, well, he did say he had to go through surgery for something. So I would, y'all know I am an investigator. So I contacted, I'm glad I introduced him to my homegirl, which was a tax person that did his taxes. So I introduced him to her and got her to do his taxes. So I was able to get his mom name from her. I know he put his mom on paperwork and stuff. I literally looked his mom up online and found his mom. And I got her cell phone. And thank God I did, and I was able to talk to his sister. His mom is going through it right now. So his sister is there, with his mom. And she answered for me. And first she was like texting me saying, I'm with my mom, I'm going to be the one to respond. So I was like, hey, I just want to know if he passed. I want to make sure it's true before I believe what somebody say. And she was like, she waited a little minute. When she told me she was gonna contact me in a bit. And she called me and let me know that he had passed away. She said he went. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you for the donation, y'all. She said, we ain't really get into detail how he passed, which is not a big deal. I don't care about that. I just wish he didn't pass at all. It's just he was a good person. So he had kids and everything too. I just hate this. But Matt was a great person, man. Big heart. Do anything for anybody if he could. The workers, the guys, like he literally overpaid. Like he blessed them guys. He took great care of his workers, and it's just sad, man, because all the good people, have to go. But he probably, I never really knew if he had any health issues or anything. If anybody in Indianapolis, contact me, please, because I'm probably most likely gonna drive up there. Me and the guys that work with him, we're probably gonna drive up there together and go support him and his family. Because this is really, it's just not fair, man. And I was looking forward to us doing some big things. I tell you, Matt, take care of your health. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your health. And be careful when you get so drunk because he used to forget things, and I used to tell him you gotta be careful because people take advantage of you, man. And he used to say that's why he loved me. He say, I love you, you're a good person, man. I say you gotta be careful. Indianapolis, yeah. That's where he was from. I believe that's where he was from. I know that's where his mom lived. But he was a great person. Y'all remember I posted a picture to try to find him a girlfriend. And somebody reported it. That's what got me in trouble on Facebook. Somebody reported that post of Matt. Your life is, death is a part of life. But that's why we got to take care of ourselves. When we get any type of sign, try to do whatever you could. Even if you get a sign and you don't want to go to the hospital, don't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you get a sign, your blood pressure high like mine was, I said, let me take a break from drinking a lot of liquor. Let me take a break from eating certain stuff. We have to take heed because our body is going to tell us when something wrong. Okay, Takasha, inbox me, boo-boo. Somebody, you was trying to hook me up with Matt. Yeah, man, I wish he ain't go, y'all. I just wish it wasn't true. Cause we had so much to do. Matt was really like that was a businessman. I was just telling my people I was gonna have him do some work on the house because he do drywall and all of that. I was like, I was gonna get with my boy, and all along my boy dead. I just was telling my grandma this yesterday, and he's been dead since Tuesday, y'all. I didn't even know it. But I found his mom by looking her up and was able to, contact her. And I know she's sad. And they say the mom just lost her dog. So I'm just praying that she's, they handle everything all right for him, you know what I'm saying? Because I know Matt, that was my boy, man. I just wish he had, whew. And I don't know if he died while he was doing the surgery. I don't know what happened. I just know I wish he could have just took care of all this. He told me, he was like, I've been real sick. He said, I've been real sick. I say, Matt, you need to take care of that, man. You got to take care of that. He said, I know I am. But he's about his business. He don't be want to miss work. He want to make sure his customers taken care of. So it just ain't fair, man. Life, I'm telling you, we got to take care of ourselves because we just never know. We just never know. He was so cool, y'all. He was cool as hell. My boy got so drunk so bad one night. I say, Matt, he had forgot. He was telling me stories. He was. I said, you got dementia, goddammit. I said, you need to stop drinking. I said, your ass gonna have dementia. And he would laugh at me. He say, who? I ain't gonna have no damn dementia. I said, you forgetting stuff. He had forgot his code to his phone. I had to help him remember that. I said, listen, let's save your code. And guess what? I saved this code, y'all. I took a picture of it. And his sister needed it to get in his phone. Thank you so much. She just said, oh my God, we can't get in his phone. My mom, they're trying to get in his phone. And I said, you know what? Like God already knew something was gonna happen. Cause I literally saved his code in my phone after I wrote it down and screenshotted it for him. And I said, I screenshot like he gonna still be able to get in the phone. But I screenshotted it for him. And I never had that. I saved it. And I just went to my phone. We was drunk that night. And I thought I didn't have it. I said, I don't think I saved it. And it was, I remember I screenshot it, but I never sent it. And I told her sister, I said, I don't know if that's a birthday, but that's the code. So I'm praying they can get in this phone because, there's a lot of stuff. And some people made threats to him. And I don't know who made threats to him. But, I don't know if they, I pray, they got to understand if he was sick, he probably couldn't, I'm guessing he probably, had a business. And they probably thinking he's trying to run, but Matt had to go ahead of his health issues. So, his mom, most likely his mom should be able to get, be over everything since she's his mom. But his mom, I tell him, I say, don't get around the wrong people because they'll take advantage of you. They could give you fentanyl. And you're too nice. I say, you like to give. I say, be careful. Because see, when he get too drunk, he just be too nice to everybody. And I say, some people take advantage of you and try to hurt you. When you show me love, I'm going to keep you around as a friend. I'm going to do right by you too. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't going to find too many people like yourself, that's going to look out and give. And Matt just want to see. He love kids. He want to make sure the kids good, you good. But he love them some women. I just wish my boy could have got him a good woman that treat him right and love him down. And I say, because some people just wanted Matt for his money. That's why I never dated Matt. I looked at Matt like a brother. Because I knew that Matt wasn't my type when it come to dating, because my boy liked to have a ball. He liked to party. Y'all know I don't like all that. I like, so I say, you my brother, and I'm going to help you find you a good woman. And that was the plan. I was supposed to find my boy a good woman. He told me he seen me he said, I seen you on Facebook. He said, hey, you got to get me one of those gals off of there now. I say, Matt, I'm going to find you one that got some going for herself. We don't want one that's broke depending on you. So, hopefully my boy find him a good woman in heaven, man. Damn, Matt. If y'all got a chance to really, like anybody that got to know Matt, they love him. I'd be too nice too. What up, LaDonna? Mr. Agent Play, I don't know how he passed. I don't want to put no lies out. But, just know his family confirmed it. Because, I wasn't going to post anything without me knowing from his family. And I just thank God his sister did call me and let me know what's going on. Because me and my boy we was going to do some business. I told him, he told me, I want to get you. He said, hey, I want to put you on tour. And we're gonna do 65, 35. You get 65, I get 35. I said, no, you're gonna do 30 and I do 70. I said, like Facebook and YouTube do. He told me, no, I'm gonna do 35 and you do 65. I said, no, Matt, I'm gonna do 70 and you're gonna do 30. I said, well, what we can do is just go half on it and split our money and make it that way. We can go in, I say, which will be better for you and, really for you. Because if you put $1,000 and I put $1,000 and we get a building and we make 10, you leave with 5, I leave with 5. And that'll make it even better for you instead of us doing 30 and 70. I say, We gonna make money together. I said, let's do it that way. He said, oh, he still. I said, Matt, you don't understand. My way, you gonna make more money. Your way, you ain't. If you get 35, I get 65, and we make 10,000. You leave with 35%. I leave with the 65. I leave with more. So if we do it the way I'm telling you, we go in on this together, and we get this building together. Whatever we make, we split it. And he was like, okay, okay, yeah, you're making sense. Yeah, that's making. So I told him, I said, when you ready, we're gonna do it. I said, I'm going through a little something right now, but once I sell my house or whatever I could do, we're gonna get this thing popping. He said, same day I got a call. Matt was a good dude, man. Matt was a good dude, a fun dude. We had great time. You know, yeah, it's good. Yeah, this the one. It's real good. Thank you. New donation for Miss Beverly. Thank you, love. I don't really feel like yelling. I've been shedding some tears. Y'all know I ain't gonna get on here crying and all that, screaming and hollering, but I wish my buddy would have called me. Thank y'all for the stars. I wish he would have called me. He said, I'm gonna call you. He said, I gotta go through surgery. I'm gonna call you. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, he's just busy working. I hear from him. He'll call me when he's, get out of surgery or whatever. I'm thinking it's like something not major, you know. And this was something serious that happened, y'all. I want y'all to put the cigarettes down. I always told Matt, leave them cigarettes alone. I told Matt, leave. My boy will smoke some cigarettes like crazy. He'll be chilling. He'll come in, go, be chilling, a good time, drink his drink. He'll go out. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Come back in 5, 10 minutes. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Go back out and smoke another cigarette. I say, Matt, put them damn cigarettes down. Man, I need them. My nerves, I say, man, they ain't know your nerves. The cigarettes ain't good. Put them cigarettes down. Renee told me I'm smoking one down. Damn, I'm smoking one. Oh my Lord. Look at y'all. My boy could have had CPOD, whatever that is, because them cigarettes caused that. So y'all gotta put them cigarettes down. Damn, man. I just wish he would have did better for himself, man, and put them down. And cause I just hate this for his mom. I just know, Matt didn't play by his mama. Matt get on that road and drive to Indianapolis. He didn't play by his mama.
And your love loaf.
Got my love loaf, y'all. Now this is a vegan lake meatloaf that they create their own. I'm gonna eat the rest of this. I'm not done with that. No, I'm not done.
Oh, you're not done?
So this is a love loaf. And it's their vegan way. So we're gonna see what it tastes like. Okay. Put them cigarettes down. Yeah, this is like a love loaf. It's like made with apple and all that different stuff. Thank you, Lex. If Takasha could do it, you could do it. She said 2 years, 4 months, no cigarettes. Y'all better leave them cigarettes alone. I don't want no cigarette. I don't care about the tip. It just ain't good for you, no matter what you put on it. Their foods be so good. Thank you, Lex. Miss Beverly, A.B. and Kennedy. It tastes like something healthy. My good friend Matt passed away. The white guy used to be around my brother, man. The one I had put pictures on and try to get him to find him a good woman. I just wish Matt ass would have. Oh my God, Matt. Damn. I kept saying, I don't know, Matt ain't been calling me. And when I checked in on him, he told me he was feeling sick. I called him last week. He said, I've been real sick. I said, Matt, you got to take care of yourself. He said, I know. I'm going to get some rest, you know, and then your cigar's bad too. They worse. Vapes isn't good at all. Better leave them alone. Damn, Matt. God, please, Lord, give his mama strength. I pray his mama be all right. I know she's not, because that was her baby. But y'all keep Matt and his family in prayers for me. You know, I'm gonna be all right. God, Matt was one of my temporary angel friends. That's how I look at it. Temporary angel friend that, you know, I'm thankful that God placed in my life because he came at the right time for me. You know, we all be going through stuff in life and need somebody to talk to. And you know, if y'all read our text thread, you'll see how much he really loved me, man. He loved me. He knew I was his friend, you know. And that was my brother. That was my damn brother there, man. I had found 2 more workers. Two more workers. This right here gonna be on the toilet though. I like it though. Yeah, it ain't bad. It's good for you, healthy. What is this orange stuff?
Um, so the orange stuff,
Uh-huh.
that's something I was explaining a little earlier. It's our carrot soup, along with our mashed potatoes. How do you feel about the carrot soup?
It's good. Especially when you mix everything.
Mm-hmm.
The sugar's almost gone. If it was nasty, I tell you.
It reminds me of kind of like when we mix it all together, like a pot pie or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
one of those bowls that you get at a fast food restaurant.
Whoever making the food bite, they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
So the people that own this, what country are they from? Are they from America? Are they from
They're
like?
from Germany,
Okay.
so they are German.
But they cook like this is how they cook back home.
They moved here quite a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They've been running this business for about 4 years. I think we just had our 4th anniversary actually on the 1st of this month.
Okay.
So a few days ago. That's why we started opening all day again. Yes, we are open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
By the time I'm here late because I thought you opened at 5. So, how you say it?
Kapapa.
Kapapa off of Osprey. That's Osprey Avenue, right behind the hospital, Sasser Memorial. It's open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. now. So if you're in Sarasota or near and you want to become vegan or you just want to try some vegan food, Kapapa have a good menu to select from. It's not a lot of stuff, but they have
I
enough.
just have to ask if some people like take things home or Is that all lunch that for you ladies?
Oh, that was good. The salad even better. I don't know what sauce they put on here, but it's like they let it marinate. Good, my old daughter, Renata, was in the bed with her mother for 3 days. Her mother had passed away. I miss my girl Audrey too. When I read Audrey, Geraldine daughter. My boy Matt passed away, Curtis. I used to I say when I have a meet and greet, y'all was gonna meet Matt. Y'all was gonna meet Matt. Make sure y'all like the video on YouTube. You can bring my receipt.
Yours too?
I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Angela. Oh hell, I'm gonna try something different. Got me a little wine.